YouTube, it's Dimitri, and I'm sure this is fairly noisy, the background here, but this is the new studio, and I'm coming to you guys today to give you a little bit of bad news, a little bit of good news, I don't know, kind of the silver lining of this, but just to debunk, no, I'm not quitting YouTube. I know many people are concerned I'm quitting YouTube, but it's similar. So I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube. So I have not missed a video, I believe, in like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. I even went from posting every Sunday to now posting every Sunday and every Tuesday, even though Tuesdays are podcasts and we recycle podcasts, you know, on seasons and everything. I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube. I don't know how long. I might miss a week, right? Shouldn't be a big deal for you guys. It might be a few weeks, it might be a few months. But I figured I'd make a video and explain why this is happening and why I'm unable to essentially make content for a short period. The main reason is because I am literally too busy, and not from the sense of like I just feel like I don't have the time. I literally don't have the time anymore. So this is not being put on a back burner, right? This is still a main priority of everything I'm doing. But right now there are a few things that I just can't control all at once. So I have my normal day job, right? I got the 9 to 5, run the YouTube channel, the podcast. I'm doing the Quant honorable mentions. I was wanting to do a Udemy course, which I'm super far behind on. I have a whole schedule laid out. I have video content created for part of it. I just haven't had time to put all that together, so I'm kind of dropping the ball on that as well. But on top of that, I also have to build this entire shop by myself. So we can thank, you know, some people in different political parties for basically paying people not to work. So a lot of people, even if I wanted to hire people out, they're just not willing to do the work. So I'm building this entire shop by myself. Everything you see here is basically done by myself, with the exception of a little bit of help from the concrete pour in the foundation. Again, majority of that was me, planning, organizing, doing the work. Had a few people attempt to help a little bit, didn't do that great. And then I also basically built this entire shop, the framing, everything you see by myself. My wife helped me put up a few of these rafters, but that's basically it. So I'm on deadlines to finish this as soon as possible. I'm working now, basically I get up, I get going for the day, have to log into my work computers, take care of my child, feed her in the morning and do all that. And then I dive into 9 to 5 work, and then as soon as I get done with work, and even on my lunches, I am running out here to basically put sheathing up, you know, work on the roofing system, putting in rafters, framing, had an electrician come out, had to help them do a lot of the electrical work for a variety of reasons as well. And so now I'm basically working 9 to 5, building a shop, going to bed 10:30 at night, and I'm even not having time to shower anymore. I'm missing my meals, and I'm having health issues partially because of this, but mainly because I'm also have on top of all of this really fun, exciting, stressful political nonsense I'm dealing with at work. So now putting all the pieces together with it, right? Job, YouTube, child, family life, building an entire shop on my own. Luckily my dad's coming down soon, so we can knock this out like 3 times, 4 times faster. My dad's a big help with this. And then on top of all that, right, then I have this political issue at work. And usually you guys don't see any of this behind the scenes, and it doesn't affect my scheduling because I usually bank up 10 episodes-ish. And so I can kind of float periods where I don't create content. Well, I just haven't had time to bank content. So this is not necessarily going to be the last video for a while. This is just going to be a video. And there's going to be a few more probably coming out after this, but I'm just letting you know you should see a gap of videos here. Again, I don't know how long. I will try to get things back on track, but I've promised to do a book review on a children's book for Python here. My health, though, is taking a significant hit from a lot of the lack of eating, lack of sleep, stress levels, and a bunch of other things. I'm actually going to be doing a deprivation chamber. So you float in like salt water, basically. So I'm giving this a shot. We will see how this works. Maybe I'll make a video on this. I know other quants have done these and had great success with stress reduction from it. So maybe I'll make a video on that. While I am gone, though, I would really appreciate, in general, if you guys want to go on LinkedIn and share like your favorite video or share some of my content. This actually helps move the channel forward, even though we're taking a slight break in the scheduling here. And I will still be on LinkedIn. I will still be answering questions when I can squeeze in, you know, a 30-minute session of answering questions on LinkedIn. I try to block out time for that in my actual work schedule, typically around lunches or coffees or whatever, but I try to get all that done here. Again, we're going to do a ton of stuff with the channel. So now kind of the good news of all this. Yes, we're taking a break, which is bad news, but I'm going to be restructuring the channel somewhat. So many of you I don't think will even notice, but I would like to sit back down and kind of analyze the content that we're creating for the videos. How is the traction really going with it? What content are people wanting to see more of? Again, there's an amazing question, which I'm going to do a video for in a week or two here on basically, do you need experience to apply for a master's? So if you've asked that question, I'm not ignoring you. I'd actually like to create a video version just because I think it would be better. But we're going to try to rejigger the channel. I think I have some good career content, and that's fine. But based on time constraints as well, I haven't been able to produce as much educational content as I would like. So diving into stats, a little bit more math. Maybe we will dabble in more of the asset trading side, or at least kind of the fundamentals for you guys somewhat. Again, I think many of you would like that, but again, I'm trying to judge how we're going to restructure the channel. This break will give me time to basically create content where it does not have to be published every Sunday. I will have time to put some stuff together, get the channel hopefully built back up, and then hit the ground running. And then of course on top of all this, I do have the Fancy Quant honorable mentions list for master's programs. I'm still waiting on content, so we're just waiting on programs. A handful of programs have said they want to do it. No hesitation, we should be getting some programs that will be reviewed. There should be a list of some sort. So anyways, that's kind of the wrap up here. Again, if you really like the channel, feel free to support it by sharing content, tag me in things. So if you share it on LinkedIn or on Instagram or I don't know, wherever else you're sharing it, if I'm on there and you tag me, big thumbs up. I will actually probably comment back on you and thank you for doing that. If you have questions, again, go to that Quant group on LinkedIn. I'll continue to try to work in there as well and answer questions. But again, it's easier for me to answer questions online than it is to be actually doing videos weekly. And then finally here, I want to do more live streams with you guys. The past ones have been okay. It's just been me like shotgun answering as many questions as possible. I would like to make them a little bit different where it's more like I'm sitting down with a coffee with you and basically like more of an intimate setting of like me answering questions, but having more deep discussions with people. So perhaps I will actually, I don't know, I've thought about doing maybe a group conversation where maybe we don't put it on LinkedIn, but like, I don't know, 10, 20 of you join on a Zoom call and then we all just sit and chat and have discussions as a group, kind of a thought. Also, if we did a live stream version of this, I would try to actually answer one person's question and then wait for you to respond. So it's like I am actually interacting with one person, everybody can view, and then everybody can kind of answer questions, and hopefully we can have more of a conversational format. So anyways, those are some of the updates. Again, I am really sorry that we're going to be basically missing content for a few weeks, maybe a few months here. I'm trying to get back on track as fast as possible, but given the constraints, this is kind of the atmosphere and environment we're in right now. So anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, until next time.